Hi Ellen, how are you? How are you doing, Ellen?
I'm great.
How do you think the show's going to be now you got rid of the three producers?
Watch your back.
Thank you. How do you think the show's going to be now? Your fans are asking. Do you have any comment to that?
The Ellen DeGeneres show is fake. Life, they say, is full of surprises. And if you are one of Ellen DeGeneres' live show fans, you are definitely going to be shocked to your roots on the secrets we are about to reveal to you about the talk show. Yep, you heard it right. The very fascinating talk show you desperately love to see all the week long or catch up with on YouTube is as fake as it comes. And it seems it is not only the show that is fake, but the host is also surprisingly very bogus. Stay with us to the end of this video and you would be wondering if what they say about some smiles being all lies and no niceness has some truth to it. Like, who gets tired of being nice if you were not acting in the first place? Before we get started with this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell button when you do, and we will notify you once we upload other exciting and thrilling videos in your favorite niche. When 2020 became the year of celebrity answerability instead of more exploits, it's likely no one expected Ellen DeGeneres to be at the forefront of a scandal, least of all one connecting the star with allegations of workplace harassment against the crew of her prevalent talk show. So the internet is currently bustling with the news of DeGeneres' meanness and fake façade. For almost 2 decades, Ellen became a household name after her show debuted in 2003. Undoubtedly, she has been dancing her way as one of America's most beloved TV hosts for over 2 decades. Sorry to burst your bubble, DeGeneres, but it appears those days are about to come to an end. Or is the end already here? It is nevertheless almost impossible to imagine that Ellen would be the all-time mean girl after she was labeled one of the most loved celebrities of all time. Things are certainly taking a back turn for the talk show host and, the comedian. At least she was one good comedian on her live show before the uproar of her meanness hit the internet like a bucket of ice water. I'm wondering if the virus has something to do with all this. It's more than just a coincidence that she has been experiencing backlash after backlash all through the coronavirus quarantine period. One can only wonder if DeGeneres' current net worth has something to do with all this as well. No one is jealous of her recent net worth, right? Apparently, the quarantine made so many people start talking about the once nice TV host. Going by the tweets making the rounds on Twitter, the question on everyone's lips is, did 50 Shades of Grey movie star Dakota Johnson pull down one of the most popular talk show hosts in history? Well, you be the judge. The journey to Ellen's reputation's downward slide kicked off when she accused the co-star of not sending her an invite for her birthday. In a rather funny response, Dakota replied in an infamous quote, "Actually, no, that is not the truth, Ellen." Are you wondering what the response is all about? Isn't it obvious that someone is pretending, and that person was not Johnson? And just when we are sure this was going to be one of the last awkward moments in the TV host's life, apparently nature was not done exposing her fake facade of all these years. A much more severe case ensued after a pair of BuzzFeed articles alleged that the daily talk show ran on a toxic work environment. There was another accusation thrown in the direction of the producers for misconduct and sexual harassment. With the intensifying backlash to the show, Warner Brothers sprang into an internal investigation. Ellen sent an email to staff that said she was taking responsibility as the face of the show. However, she didn't stop there. Ellen also criticized her employees for not doing their jobs as they knew she would have wanted them done. She also assured them that she and the production company would, in her own words, be taking steps together to correct the issues. Am I the only one, or did the note sound very bossy and harsh? Well, that was her response to the staff, all right. And trust me, there is nothing pleasant nor humorous about that note. And just when we were about to relax with these blows, some celebrities decided it was about time to speak about their experience with the TV host. And they have nothing nice to say about Ellen. Let's take a quick peep at what some celebrities are saying. Nicki Deager. If you have been following the now publicized rumors of Ellen's shocking behind-the-scenes conduct, surely you have heard the name Nicki Deager once or more. The Dutch beauty vlogger of Nicki Tutorials YouTube channel was one of the first celebrities to speak out about her presence on DeGeneres' show in January 2020. The influencer was on a Dutch talk show to feature on an interview with Ellen, and she had some really nasty things to say. Nicki termed Ellen as distant and cold, and was dazed the host never greeted her before taping. Nicki explained how she was not offered a private toilet because the one available was held in reserve for the Jonas Brothers. The Dutch vlogger elucidated how, unlike the appealing way the Ellen DeGeneres show is made known, it was far less charming in reality. Nicki Deager's anticipations were trashed and ended up saying she liked the show way more than Ellen herself. Brad Garrett. And just when Nicki was done with her revelation, Brad Garrett sent a tweet taking a strong stance on Ellen's misbehavior accusations. Garrett, who rose to fame chiefly thanks to his near-decade on the hit family show Everybody Loves Raymond, reprimanded Ellen's recent apology to her staff. At least someone else saw what I saw in that not-so-nice note. Garrett tweeted, "It comes from the top," evidently referring to the arts of harassment and poor conduct from Ellen to her staff. The actor claimed he knew more than one person who was treated horribly by Ellen. And while we are earnestly waiting to hear more about the others who share awareness of Ellen's mean behavior, Garrett is about one of the biggest celebrities to date who has authenticated the many complaints by Ellen's staff. Leah Thompson. As the internet did wonder by spreading Garrett's tweet to the world, it provoked one of those potential others who apparently shares in the awareness of Ellen's mean streak to speak out. Actress Thompson, best known for her character as Lorraine Baines in the Back to the Future film series, is currently in the spotlight after replying to Garrett's tweet after it was shared by People magazine. All it took were 4 simple words for Thompson to share her thoughts on the matter. And in her own words, she wrote, "True story, it is." Apparently, she was referring to the unanimity that several stars who've appeared on Ellen's show or worked with her are aware of the host's mean behavior. Breen. Breen may not be a celebrity you are all that familiar with, but the Australian radio host has a really famous radio show called 4BC Breakfast. Amid the raging accusations thrown in DeGeneres' way, Breen has gone ahead to explain Ellen's mean streak on his program. He recalled his only encounter with the talk show host back in 2013. Breen was still a producer on the Australian Today Show, where he and his crew were conducting a sit-down interview with Ellen in Melbourne. He recollected how he received a very detailed set of rules on how to act around DeGeneres and guide the show. Breen described how Ellen's people took over the interview, controlling every possible aspect to ensure the host's proper conditions. He continued by relating how Ellen's producers had instructed him not to talk to, look at, or approach Ellen while on the show. However, some other people like Scooter Braun, a close friend of DeGeneres and a celebrity manager, have stepped in to Ellen's defense. DeGeneres supporters were quick to remind viewers of all the positive contributions she had made to the world with her philanthropy and kindness. Well, her generosity is just shy of fabulous, and she is known to give generously, but not so generous, donations and gifts to individuals and causes deemed worthy. With so much of 2020 still to play out, we aren't sure if or when more celebrities would likely address Ellen DeGeneres' mean streak. Nevertheless, what has become clear is there's no end in sight for the public pressure on DeGeneres. Well, that is not so much of excellent news for Ellen, and the title of the meanest person alive was given to her by one of her ex-staffers, Kelvin T. Porter. In Porter's words, "Right now we all need a little kindness. You know, like Ellen DeGeneres always talks about. She's also notoriously one of the meanest people alive." And since we are talking about the title, it is noteworthy to know that she is also called the Queen of Social Distancing. Apparently, the name sprang up during the pre-coronavirus quarantine days, when someone revealed that staff members were not permitted to be in the same room as her. A sure series of horror stories for Ellen DeGeneres. That's it for me, folks. The Ellen DeGeneres show is fake. Do you think it's okay to conclude that since Ellen is probably faking her lovely facade, it's safe to conclude that the show is fake? We will love to know your thoughts on this. If there are other troubling tweets you know of that were not listed on this video, kindly drop them in the comments section. We will include them in subsequent videos. If this video was insightful, please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more. That's it for me, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.